Welcome to the future home of AGCC. This is Cxffeeblack headquarters, 3386 Bowen Avenue. This is our beautiful black and yellow building, black and yellow, black and yellow. But yeah, let's go in and look. During our campaign round, one of the biggest things that we said we wanted to make sure we could do is reach capacity for our B2B. We're recording. So this is our 35-pound roaster. As you see, it has a lot of moving parts. It's gonna move our capacity from 10 pounds up to 35 pounds, which for production is really gonna take us to another level. We're excited about it because you will be able to have consistent quality with your roast, and we're going to be able to more closely track. We've been doing more sensory roasting, so we'll be able to more closely track our data, keep our curves close, you know, with consistency for consistency purposes, and to be able to kind of share more of our skills with the community as well. So we're going to have rounds where we're going to share classes and have content that we're going to teach how to use the roaster. So this is one of our biggest investments in Cxffeeblack, and we're excited about it. We're excited because if I need to, you know, be out one day, or Sydney needs to be out one day, we can come in and say, hey, Omarion, make sure you press the number 2 preset, and that's going to be for Gucci. And he can come in, press the preset, start it, and we can go. When the coffee comes out, and of course nothing is in its place just yet, because the way we set it up, you know, it's going to require ducting, it's going to have a clearance from the wall, but this is the cooling tray. Whenever the coffee comes out, it's going to give it a consistent cool. All the beans will get agitated around in this circle and cool down. And this portion here is the viewing chamber. So when we drop the coffee in here, we'll be able to see the process. There's a part of the roasting process called the drying phase, and you're able to see a visual change in the color of the bean whenever the drying phase occurs. And so this can be another component of, it's still somewhat sensory, but we're able to back it up with, you know, with actual interface numbers and profiles that are preset. So here we have our bathroom selfie bathrooms. They're selfie worthy. So here we have a small one. These were designed by Carmion Hamilton of HGTV. She is a native Memphian, our first investor here in Memphis. And as you can see, she takes her job very seriously. I think for these to be, I mean, this is such a little bathroom, but it's like the vibiest bathroom I've ever been in. And then here is our larger one. We also want to make sure it's accessible for those who may have handicaps or disability. We want to make sure that it is accessible for them as well. And there's still some original portions of the building that are still included in here too. Kind of, I don't know, it's kind of vintage. And yeah, we all took selfies here last night. I love this sink. The design is so innovative. So yeah, we are really excited about the progress that we've had in this building, in the company, and as we're continuing to scale, we're just really interested to see where all this is about to go. You know, God don't make no junk, sugar don't need no cream. No. God don't make no junk, coffee don't need no cream. So that's what we doing. We're not adding sugar, we ain't adding the cream. We taking it one step at a time, we keeping it black. So for next steps, we are making the progress with the roaster. You've seen the bathroom. We're also working on a kitchen build out here. We want this to be a full kitchen. It already has our 3 compartment sink, so we're very excited to be equipped with that. And in this space, tentatively, there will be some adjustments. We will have our bar. So here, we want it to be a welcoming space that's also, you know, we want that boundary there, but we also want people to feel comfortable to come up and sit and ask questions, just as they do now at the AGCC, but we just want it to be an expanded version of that. That's the next step. So we got the bar, we got the kitchen build out, and then of course, we gotta add all the swag in there. So with the help of Carmion, with the help of our community, and of course our investors, we're gonna be adding the portions of this space that are gonna just kind of be what you would expect of Cxffeeblack. more, it's almost like a living room, but this is gonna be an elevated experience. So we're gonna be able to see this, like the swaggy corner of like an auntie's living room, right? And on this side, you'll have your more traditional seating, but we do want it to be more accessible for the community. So the types of seating that we have, we want to be considerate of that as we're bringing people in as well. So that's one of our next steps. And then as we're moving forward with the purchase agreement, we're literally praying that our next steps are going to be that we'll be able to acquire this building for ourselves. We know that ownership is so important, specifically in the Black community. And where we stand is that that's our steps that we want to take with this building. And so we're praying, we're crossing our fingers, we're hoping that that's going to be our next step as we're working towards, we're already closing this round, but we're working towards the next steps, and that's going to be a major move for us.